Will student loans ever be dischargeable in bankruptcy? Hi, I'm Darrell. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. The answer to that question is maybe they will. I personally think they will be dischargeable in bankruptcy at some point. There's action in Congress to move in that direction. President Obama has expressed some support for it. I think it's probably too soon to expect it to come during his administration, but as I said, there is movement in Congress to look at dischargeability in some form. Right now in Chapter 13, you can include a student loan and pay it back in full over the 5-year term of the plan with interest. And if you owe only, say, $10,000, you should be able to handle that quite easily. But let's say you owe $50,000 or $100,000, well, that's a little more difficult. But if you have other debts like student loan, credit cards rather, medical bills, things of that nature, then the Chapter 13 might reduce your obligation to the point where you could afford the student loans in Chapter 13. But if you can't, then you should at least be able to delay them until you don't have any other debts, which would make repayment a little more simple. But dischargeability in bankruptcy is not there yet unless you have a undue hardship, what the law requires to be undue hardship. That is very difficult to prove. Essentially, you have to be disabled. Basically, unless you're disabled, the truth of the matter is you're not going to prove undue hardship, not in this jurisdiction anyway. It is close to an impossible situation. So if you make them, plan on paying them back, folks. That's the way it is right now. I am Darrell Castle. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Tennessee. And if you're in debt, you have debts you can't pay, you're behind on your car payment, behind on your house payment, any of those things, folks, I'd love to help you with it. Call me right now for a free appointment or contact me at the Get in Touch form on this page.